Hi everyone, welcome to Divine Empress Vibes. So today we are doing what is going to be your next 48 and 72 hours. What is going to happen? What can you expect? So we are going to do, this is going to be a timeless reading. So it's going to be applicable from the time you watch this video. I had this calling of doing this video, and when I saw the clock, it was 11:11. So I'm like, let's just do this topic, maybe somebody needs it. So without further ado, guys, I have two piles right in front of me. This is the pile. I have pre-shuffled two of the cards and we'll shuffle more cards, okay? So this is a tiger's eye for pile 1 and this is the gold stone for pile 2. Pick any one intuitively, okay? Timestamps will be mentioned in the description box below and I will see you in your reading. So pile 1, if you have chosen this tiger's eye stone, it's a stone of courage, confidence and bravery. So, and also if you're feeling lethargic, you feel underconfident or you feel nervous, especially if you're going to crack some interview or in your career, this is an excellent stone to build confidence and strength. Okay, maybe you are embodying this energy in the coming next 2 to 3 days in your personal and professional life. So let's begin. If you want to buy the stumble stone, or if you want to wear a tiger's eye bracelet, then you can certainly reach out to me. Wearing this stone near your body, or you can wear it on your skin, wherever, bracelet or around your neck, will be really helpful in terms of your career growth and the way you put yourself out there, and your aura also becomes very strong with this. Okay, right, so now let's see with your cards. Elevation. Whoa. This is beautiful. And house 11, oh my god. Okay, so you are going to achieve something very big in the next 2 to 3 days. And like we see 1, 2, 3, it's like you might see an angel number 1, 2, 3. Okay, your sun is very strong, or maybe your placements are in the first, second or third house. First house is of course about Aries, about Lagna, your rising sign. Okay, or it could be in your sun sign could be in Aries, Taurus or in Gemini, or maybe in your moon sign, or rising. Just take it as it resonates. But 1, 2, 3 angel number is also a sign of you stepping towards success, and this is the card of success. You are elevating in your life, you're doing something in your personal and professional field, that you are attracting a lot of like-minded people, groups. You're connecting to communities which is like a wish come true for you, your soul family also, for that matter. You are helping people and people are helping you. This is also some kind of festivity, celebration, that you joining community, joining a place, a group of place which really inspires you, makes you feel enthusiastic. It could be as good as traveling, I'm saying, joining a travel group, which can really, if you are, say for example, if you are traveling and you like traveling near the mountains, you might find like-minded people who want to travel near the mountains and visit places near the mountains. And this group is going to be very exciting, very fun, adventurous. Okay, and they're going to bring out your inner child. Also, maybe you won a marathon and you got this elevation. Maybe you got a promotion, reward, some recognition in your particular field, and you're somewhere getting elevated, recognized, and you're getting an award. Perhaps you're traveling to some other country, maybe to get this award. And yeah, you are buzzing. A lot of people are talking about you as well with the birds. So and this is a pattern which I saw in my last candle wax reading. I see a lot of birds chattering, talking, people talking around you, and this is like happening in the next 3 days as well. So you may also meet friends, your friends and your family, your near ones, dear ones. You might travel to them or they might travel towards you. They will feel very proud of your achievements. Your kids will do really good, and if you have kids, then definitely they must have passed some examination or won some award, and that makes you feel proud and elevated in life, right? So you are elevating in the next 48 to 72 hours. Now let's see through your tarot cards what's coming up. Okay, that's my angel, my ancestors. What's happening in the next 48 to 72 hours? The sun, very positive card. Dude, what are you doing? Wow, I'm loving this energy. If I was to pick, I will. The chariot, oh my god, on major arcanas. And you're surely traveling. Look at this. Didn't I mention through your astrology card that you are traveling? Perhaps you're going somewhere, okay? and this is coming very strongly. So maybe you need to go on a trip, or you're going somewhere where you're destined to go, and the Hermit. Okay, so all three major arcanas and the Strength, boy, all major arcanas. So there is major changes happening in the next 3 to 4 days, 48 to 72 hours, which tells me that you are going to meet a lot of people, you're going to enjoy, you're going to go out with your family, take a trip, or this could also be a workplace trip. Okay, maybe you're, you know how these workplaces have trips that they go out, maybe to Goa or to some beach places or to some other country, you know, Dubai, and they enjoy, they swim, because this is summer vacation, everybody is going on a vacation. So maybe you are going out with friends, family, or even a common community. Okay, and I do see you either traveling for work or for leisure. You want to take a break from work also, is what I'm feeling. Maybe you've been working a lot and you're like, I need a break, I need to travel somewhere, I need to see what are the options where I can go in my budget. Okay, and you want to, some of you who have been too much around people, you want to take a break from people and just want to even take a staycation for that matter, and stay at a place where you are alone, chilling in your room, and you know, listening to some music, creating your art. I also feel that you are enjoying your alone time as well, as you are enjoying with people, but you are enjoying your alone time as well. Okay, and you're seen as someone who's very strong. Something about your personality, you know, you have done something which is which makes your aura very strong, and I'm getting that with the tiger's eye stone also, right? Leo's and tiger's eye stone goes hand in hand because of the courage Leos embody. And I do see it. Okay, talking about the sun, I do see Leo coming strong here. So this could be a sun sign, moon sign, or rising. Sun is also ruled, Leos are also ruled by the sun. Okay, Strength, which is again a Leo card. This is also a Leo card. Cancer sign prominent, Virgo sign prominent. Yep. So these signs are very prominent in your charts, or they are basically, so sorry about that, guys. Very prominent in your charts, or this is something you or somebody you know has in your charts. Okay. However, I feel that next 48 to 72 hours is very positive for you. If things have been sluggish, boring, I think it's really going to pick up with the Aries energy. You are really you're making your inner child very happy. You're also listening to a lot of music. See, this girl here is listening to music, you're listening to music, you're having fun, you're trying something out of the ordinary, out of your comfort zone. It could be just taking swimming classes as well. Okay, it could be just you taking a break, and just maybe you're a very serious person, always home and always working, and like, F it, I am going to go out and have some fun. And that's exactly what you are doing here. Okay, I do see that your aura is being strong now. Like earlier, if you had some illness or sickness, I don't see that's an issue anymore. You're recovering and you're ready to go out in the world and, you know, be in the sun, soak yourself in the sun. Okay, you will also be very straightforward in your communication, like bullseye. You'll hit the point and you'll nail it. Okay, whatever it is, if you're going for a job interview, you'll nail it. If you are speaking something, you'll nail it. If you are writing something, you will nail it. Okay, so basically whatever you're doing is like bang on. Even people will come and tell you, oh my god, you said that, you know, and it's bang on, and you know, you did that work and that was so right, it happened. So that is the kind of situation which is turning out. And Three of Cups is also talking about friendship, unions, enjoying time with friends and family, with also meeting your friends and you know, sipping some coffees, some cold coffees and iced teas and celebrations, and meeting some people from your past or from your childhood friends as well. So that's coming strongly as well in the next 48 to 72 hours. I like to keep it short and sweet and not drag it much, because I really can see that you are having some fun time, some good. I don't want to, like, you know, in-depth it, but I do see that there is some kind of spiritual growth also involved in. So you are going to have a balance of extrovert life and introvert life, because I do see how your ninth house is also activated. So maybe you're going to spend time in spiritual growth and studies. Maybe you're doing something, you're growing your spiritual knowledge, you're taking up some spiritual classes and lessons which you're paying attention, you're learning. Okay, so that's a very good thing. And spend time in the nature, because it's really going to help you. Yeah, you're elevating because you're also studying and growing in your life. You are embodying that spiritual knowledge and humanitarian beliefs in you, because you're trying to balance your inner life as well as your outer life here, which is perfect, which is beautiful. So let's take one advice for you for the next 48 to 72 hours, and then I'll move on to the next pile. Okay, right. One advice from enjoy a healing story. Beautiful, isn't it? Resonating, guys. I mean, you are enjoying it. Okay, you are enjoying it. You're traveling. You're just living your life. Okay, enjoy a healing story. Stories serve as templates for healing and inform your healing process. Is there a fictional character whose emotional experience mirrors your own? Is there someone in your world or in the public eye whose life story provides insight into yours? Storytelling is a healing art, reminding you of what's best in the human spirit. So it's like you are finding your story in someone else. And then you are also thinking about, hey, that's my story. And it's kind of mirroring to you. You see someone, you listen to them, and you're like, that's so much like, that person is so much like me. And look at their perspective and look at my perspective. Maybe I need to think about my story in more this way and that way. And that will provide you healing as well. And you expressing your story to others is also going to be healing for a lot of people who looks up to you and admires you, because you are somewhere serving the humanity by telling your story to other people. Maybe you have a very encouraging story to share. That's exactly what is happening. Maybe when you receive this award, or you're telling people like, I went through all of this, but it only helped me elevate it in my life, and your healing story is going to be something which is going to be very life changing, very motivational for other people. Beautiful, yeah. I like this energy. Okay, all right then. Connect through community. God, I cannot. The cards are just aligning like the whole universe is in my favor today to deliver this message to you. I am loving this. Craving healthy space is natural when you're grieving, while being around people could feel overwhelming. More community benefits you now. Connect with a group of people also grieving, or a group of neighbors, friends, co-workers, like-minded souls, or loved ones. Fellowship does the heart good and boys you in loving collective energy. So you're connecting with the collective. Okay, you are helping people who are grieving, your neighbors, your friends, like-minded souls, and your love, your affection, your healing journey is also helping them. Of course, it's kind of overwhelming for you from time to time, so take break is what is coming up. Yeah, you're taking break from people after you help them, but take care of yourself as well. But yes, your purpose is to actually help other people who are grieving, who are really suffering at this point of time, and maybe your story is going to change the trajectory of their life, and they will have a paradigm shift because of the way you think, because it's like, because Arika did it, I want to do it too. That can be somebody's story. Okay, you never know whose life you're changing with your words and with your healing story. So please keep doing what you're doing, my love, and I will move on to the next pile. And if you want to book a personal reading with me, please reach out to me via Instagram or WhatsApp. And if you resonated any part of it, then please comment and let me know which part resonated. How do you feel about this reading? Next topics you can certainly suggest. Okay, until next time, pile 1. Bye bye. Hi pile 2, if you have chosen this goldstone stone, very ambitious energy, okay, strength, vitality, you coming into your full power, and you also are recovering from any type of sickness, ill health, or bad mood. This is going to bring so much of success, happiness, and vitality in your energy, which is going to bring freshness to yourself. Okay, if you like the stone, this stone is also going to somewhere going to make you achieve your goals sooner. Yeah, gold stone, go for gold, baby. Okay, right. So if you like such crystals, you can purchase from me, or you can also reach out to me via Instagram or DM. Right now, let's look into your cards. What are your cards saying? Jupiter. Wow. Grow and expand. Fire. Goldstone is also very much the fire energy, because it's connected with the fire element. So maybe you're a fire sign, or your Jupiter placements are very strong in your chart. Okay, maybe you have Jupiter in your second house. You are right now in this phase of growing and expanding. Okay, you could be somebody who have the blessings of your teachers and elders. You could be a Jupiter yourself. Having said that, maybe your moon is conjuncted with Jupiter, so maybe in your second house is very strong with Jupiter. Okay, I'm getting that you are a fire sign and you're finding yourself to be very lucky. So when Jupiter is in the growth and expansion phase, and when it's in the when the placements are rightly placed, then you feel lucky in your life. So there is some lucky element happening into your life. Okay, number 37 can be significant, or number 1 can be significant, and Jupiter is also telling me that you are going to get some advice and information in the coming days which is going to be very fruitful for you. Maybe you have teachers and mentors who are very helpful. You will be healing. You are going to do some kind of candle ritual maybe, which is going to change your life, and maybe you're doing some kind of prosperity ritual, maybe you're doing some kind of ritual which is helping you to grow and expand in your life. Yeah, and you're feeling very lucky. So your luck factor is also increasing, and this, look at this sign. Okay, so it's growing. Your personal life, especially, I see that there's something about your personal life. If you are looking out to get pregnant, then I do definitely feel that you could have a baby very soon, right? Let's more look into the cards. Okay, and I do feel that there is something, you may find a lucky match to yourself. So if you're dating, and oh my god, that's too many. If you're dating and you're looking out for somebody to date, and who is going to, you're trying to find a perfect match, a husband or a wife for yourself, then I do see that you may have very good chance of prospects coming up in the next 48 to 72 hours, and somebody is on fire because of you. If this is about a relationship, they feel very lucky to be with you, and they want to grow with you. Okay, now let's look into your cards, what's coming up. It's coming for the next 48 to 72 hours. Okay, here are 173, 48 to 72 hours. 9 of Pentacles. Boy, you're earning money, you're living a luxurious life, you're treating yourself. 10 of Pentacles. 9, 10 can be significant, and 4 of Swords. So in the next 48 to 72 hours, I also see that you're going to enjoy, you're going to attend some kind of event, party, attend functions, you're going to shop a lot and have sweet treats, and you are going to so your photograph will be placed somewhere. Maybe you on a magazine cover, on a wall, on some kind of television, okay, you're creating some legacy, and you're being photographed for it. Like, people are taking your pictures, and you're enjoying your celebration, you're enjoying your your success, and then finally you're going home and taking a break, and okay, I'm done, I'm watching the news on me, what is going on. You might Google yourself also, and your parents are also very happy. You're talking to your near and dear ones about what you have achieved, and they're very happy for you. Maybe you're living at a distance from your family, and you're connecting with your family members and via communication, and you're telling them about you planning to travel very soon and come towards them. Or it could also be that you have achieved something into your life, that maybe you just got a promotion, and you're calling your parents and saying, I received a promotion, I'm very happy, I got the kind of pay I wanted, so I'm celebrating. It's my birthday, so maybe some of you are celebrating your birthday, so very happy birthday to you in advance. 10 of Pentacles is also telling me that you are somewhere at a place where a lot of people are there of all age groups, and you're enjoying this place. So maybe you visit a restaurant and you find different kind of people, different caste, religion and culture. You're enjoying and watching all of them, observing them. Okay, maybe you are celebrating alone as well, but you're happy. It's not like I'm not lonely, I'm happy. Okay, I have all the money in the world, I'm having some sweets, I'm shopping, I have received a money. So you might receive money also from your friend family as a gift, or some increase in money in terms of your inheritance. So that is also a possibility. So your family, your ancestors are also blessing you in some way. So this is an ancestor blessing coming towards you, because 10 of Pentacles is about family, and these are the people. These people could also look like they are a part of a family, and somebody who passed on is also blessing you. Okay, so if you were struggling in terms of your finances, know that the blessings are coming, and now you are very happy. And also I do feel that you broke some generational curse here, and your family is very proud of you, and that's why they are giving you all of that you have desired. And now the blockages have been removed, and you're growing and expanding, you're moving towards expansion. Okay, I also see if you're wanting to travel somewhere, move abroad, or if you want like take a trip somewhere, then that's a possibility. So maybe you'll go on a short vacay, or or like completely move from one city to another city or country. Okay, if that was your goal, right? So you are also going to relax after all of this, because you need some time alone to recharge your batteries. You are also keeping yourself away from toxic people, like you're cutting some cords, you're not entertaining certain people. You're like, okay, just let all the garbage be out of my door, I don't want them in. I know where I'm at a very lucky happy space. I'm going to keep my happiness private, and I'm going to enjoy myself. So maybe you're not really in this group. I don't see a lot of people around, like they want to be in your circle, but you choosing to celebrate alone, you choosing to celebrate in your hotel room, or in just going on a solo trip, or at your home, just having a wine or dine, or just whatever, like you don't want people around, even though you're growing, expanding, because of some evil eye, or some you want to protect your happiness in some way. You just want your family to be around, and that's it. Okay, that's coming up in the next 48 to 72 hours very strongly for you. I see air sign here. Okay, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Yeah, earth sign prominent, pentacle energy is very strong, and also Cancer sign. So sun, moon, rising, please take it as it resonates, guys. Now let's see what is coming, what is your healing story, like what is the message coming up through this card. What do you need to do in the next 48 to 72 hours? Okay, learn the lesson with love, 36 number, so 9 number can be significant again. Grace helps you view experiences, relationship, or situation through the lens of learning. A profound lesson now helps you understand yourself, others, and the world even better. Assimilating this teaching ultimately brings more blessings to you and others. Avoid being too critical, judgmental, or harsh with yourself. Love yourself through this awakening for quicker, more powerful shifts. So you're having a bird's eye, you are not judging yourself anymore. Okay, whatever comes comes, and whatever goes goes. You were at a phase where you used to be very self-critical and judgmental and harsh about yourself, about what you're doing, but now you're learning to embrace your blessings. And earlier you used to find it like being alone is a curse, but now you enjoy it. Now being alone is not being lonely. Now you take that as a blessing. Okay, and you enjoy yourself, you love yourself, and you also understand that you need to be alone when you're going through a spiritual awakening, a shift in your life spiritually. As you upgrade in your life, you see your circle is getting smaller. You're more connected to your spirit world, to your inner world, to divine, than people, because you know that people will come and grow, but the energies, the higher realms, the people who are protecting you is always going to be around you. Okay, so you love yourself more loudly and proudly, and this powerful shifts also require you to be alone. You know that things that the things and situations happen for a reason, and you learned the lesson with love now, and don't take it like a burden anymore, because you've become this wise soul now, right? So that's exactly what is this card advising you. And appreciate what remains. Yes, like I did not even see this card, and I've just told you that you appreciate the lessons and the people who have gone, and you value what remains. When something is taken away, it can make you appreciate what remains even more. Mixed with grief, you may experience moments of intense gratitude for tiny or huge blessings that are still part of your life. Let this be a normal, nurturing part of your healing process. Gratitude can be a cultivated state of mind. So I know that you are a very wise soul now. I know that you are somebody who sees the glass half full and not half empty anymore. You values what remains, and what is to stay will stay. You know this, that what is meant for you will stay, and what is not for you, it will walk away, and you should be okay, because you are in the you are in this more accepting phase, and you are more in this evolving phase where you know that you will leave certain people as you grow and expand in your life, right? Because as we grow, we don't stay with the same set of people as we grow in your life. And whoever managed to stay with you while you climb up the ladder, you value those people more because they've seen you grow. And that's exactly what you're doing. You know that this is the nurturing part of your healing process, is very normal, and you are very grateful about this. So that's, and number 43 or number 7 can be significant, very spiritual pile as well. So yes, this is what I have for you, my dear pile 2. If you resonated with this reading, then please comment and let me know which part did you resonated. And if you want to book a personal reading with me or healing session with me, then definitely reach out to me via Instagram, or you can also WhatsApp me, right? And let me know which topic would you want me to cover next, so that I have more ideas and what to do next, right? Until next time, Paltu. Bye bye.